guys, welcome back to Slimmin' It with me, Shelby. And if you are new to my channel, hello. My name is Shelby. I make videos about healthy lifestyle, fitness. I do recipes, some fashion stuff, some travel stuff. You can find pretty much anything on this channel. So thank you so much for watching today, and do not forget to subscribe. So the topic of my video today, this is totally random. I was just on my way back from the gym and I was just thinking, and I was like, you know what, I want to sit down and talk to the camera today because this is something I've thought about a lot in the past. And so I just wanted to chat with you guys about it. As most of you know, I do not have like a 9-to-5 job, and I fill up my time and my days with a lot of different things. I have a lot going on currently that not everybody knows about. If you're not with me day to day, if you're not my husband, basically you don't know what I do every single day and what goes into my days and what I do all week. I know that since I do not have kids, and like I said, I do not have like a 9-to-5 like office job or anything like that, people often wonder like what it is I do all day. And I've also experienced people kind of saying things or thinking things like, well, you know, if my husband supported me and I didn't have a job, I would be in shape like that too. And if my husband supported me and I didn't have a job, my house would be organized and clean, and I would cook meals every night, and I would make sure all the laundry was done and everything was organized, and I would do this and I would do that and I would do this and that and that. But the thing is I did have a 9-to-5 job, working 50, 70 hours a week sometimes, and still got all of those things done. So the video today is just talking about prioritizing what's important to you, and basically how we gotta stop making excuses for ourselves and push ourselves a little bit harder, because it is possible. And at the end of the day, there is very little room for excuses. So for those of you who don't know me personally, my husband does work full-time. He's in the military, and I do not. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a certified personal trainer. I don't take on a lot of clients. I'll take on a client if they want me to, but most of the time, I just like to keep myself available for his schedule, and that works really well for our relationship. Before, we lived in Vegas for 3 years, and I was working anywhere from 50, 60, sometimes 70 hours a week, and he was doing the same, and we never saw each other. He would be getting into bed and I'd be getting out of bed, and then his schedule would switch and I'd be getting into bed and he'd be getting out of bed, and we just never saw each other, and we never really got to spend a lot of quality time together. We never got to be like a regular married couple. You know, we weren't together for dinner every night. I had to have dinner alone a lot of times, or I would meal prep, put it in the fridge, and he would be having dinner alone. And on the weekends, sometimes I was working or he was working, and it just sucked. It wasn't great for our relationship. We definitely had a lot of struggles. And since we've been here and my schedule is more open, we are just so much happier, and it works really well for our relationship. I don't think it works for everybody, but for us, it really does. And I love like taking care of my husband and nurturing our relationship and like spending time together and just like taking care of the house and making sure that life goes smoothly for us. Like, I really enjoy those types of things. And then when I want to train someone, I can, or if I want to take on any other thing, I can. If I want to be creative, make videos, or, you know, do photo shoots for people on the side, like I can do that, and it's really great and it works well for us. But there was a time when I was working 9-to-5, Monday through Friday, sometimes later than that. There was a time where I worked at a casino and I would work like 10-hour shifts, like in 113-degree weather or whatever, and on my feet all day long. And I was a nanny for a while, and that was an hour drive there in traffic to work 8 hours and be with a baby all day, and then an hour drive back home. But this is something that I have wanted to talk about on my channel before, and because some people have definitely made comments, or I know how people think, and they're like, you know, does she have a job? What does she do? Her husband supports her life. You know, I could be in shape like that if I didn't have a job too. And my house would be that clean and organized if I didn't have a job and my husband was supporting me too. And I could do this if I didn't have a job, and I could do this if I didn't have a 9-to-5 job, and all of these things that I know go on. And the point of me telling you guys that, like, I worked from the time I was 15 until 25, like all the time. I missed Christmases, I missed Thanksgivings, holidays, birthdays, special events. Like, I missed so much stuff because I was working. And I missed so much time with my husband the 3 years that we lived in Vegas because I was working so hard. But the thing is even when I was working 50, 60 hours a week, even when I was a pool server on my feet in 100-degree Vegas weather for 10 hours, even when I was driving an hour to my nanny job, working 8 hours, sometimes 9 or 10 if they wanted to go out or had things to do in the evening, driving an hour back home, I still, almost every single day, at least 4 times a week, made it to the gym. My house was always clean, laundry was pretty much always done, and there was always food on the table for dinner or food prepped for my husband to take to work. Those things were always done. And if it meant that on my Saturday I had to spend the day cleaning my whole house and doing all the laundry and doing the grocery shopping and meal prepping on Sunday, and maybe catching a couple hours with my husband in the evening or seeing some friends in the evening, I did that. I understand why people would think that. I'm sure I would think the same thing if I were looking into my life from social media or whatever. But I think what people don't understand is that all the things I do now, I still did that and worked 5 days a week. I still made it happen. I was still in shape. I was still healthy. I still went vegan. Through all of that, I made it happen. I still took care of my husband and kept an organized, put together home, and found time for friends and family and travel. I just scheduled my time and prioritized. I get really frustrated actually when people, and it's because I'm a personal trainer and a vegan, that people decide that they need to like kind of explain their lifestyles to me, and I don't mind at all. Like, you can tell me whatever you want, I don't care. So people like to talk to me about their workout schedule or like what they're eating or whatever, and a lot of it is a lot of excuses. I would eat like that, but I'm so busy. I would eat like that, but I work and I have kids, and I would work out and I would be in shape, but I work and I have kids, and this and this and this and this and this. And it is very hard for me sometimes to sit back and not say anything. And then sometimes I say, okay, do you want the harsh truth or do you want me to just listen to you? Because I can give you either one. Because at the end of the day, there is no excuse. And everyone has time to work out. Everyone has time to put some healthy meals together. Everyone has time to organize your home or tidy up or whatever. Everyone does. It's just how you choose to spend your time. So if it means getting up an hour earlier in the morning to get those things done, do it. If it means staying up an hour later at night, do it. If it means that you have to simply sit down and write out hour by hour what you're going to do that day, do it. If it's important enough to you, you will get it done and you will find the time for it. Also, when people tell me that they don't have time to work out, they don't have time to eat healthy, think about how much time, and check yourself next time you do this, think about how much time you spend on your phone scrolling through Facebook or scrolling through Instagram. And every time you're doing it and it's not a necessity, like you're not running a Facebook group or a business or, you know, whatever, like it's not necessary for your life or, you know, your time that day, start timing yourself every time that you are on social media, just randomly scrolling, and think to yourself, I could be spending this time cooking something healthy for me and my family. I could be spending this time doing the dishes or doing that load of laundry that's been sitting there for 2 weeks. I could be spending this time doing a quick at-home workout or going on a walk or going on a jog. And if you add up all that time by the end of the week, you will see how much time you wasted doing things that you don't need to be doing. So all I'm saying is it is possible to work, to have kids, to be healthy, to be in shape, and keep your life organized, and spend time with people, and like nurture your relationships as well. It is possible. You just have to want it, and you have to want to make the time for it. So if you don't want to, that's fine. Put your time elsewhere, but do not make excuses or complain to other people that, you know, oh, I would do this if only I had time, because everyone has the time. Everyone has at least another 20 minutes a day to throw in a load of laundry. Everyone has about 30 minutes at the end of the day to meal prep something quick and easy, and do things to uplift themselves and get their lives in a more like positive space. So just wanted to talk about that really quickly, because I know that there can be a lot of misconceptions when you are following me on social media or you're watching my YouTube videos, and it seems like, dang, yep, if I had her time, I would get all of that stuff done, but I didn't always have all of this time. And now that I do have all of this time, I'm doing everything I used to do and then adding on more and more and more, and just prioritizing it, and just finding the things that are the most important to me, doing those things every day. And then if I have extra time, you know, getting other things done. And I definitely will find myself scrolling through Instagram, you know, during the day, and then be like, stop, hold on a second. You've probably been doing this for 10 minutes. Get up. You could have had all those dishes done. You could have had that errand run that you needed to do. You could have gone to the grocery store and back by now. You could have done this. You could have done that. You could have, you know, done an extra little bit of cardio or taken the dog on a walk. You just have to prioritize and find, you know, what you believe is important in your life. Hey guys, I just wanted to record this clip really quickly, because as I was editing the video today, I realized that I did not close it out. Basically just got carried away with the topic and ended the video right there. So I hope this video was motivating and inspiring, and a way to let you guys know that you can do all the things that you want to do and do them well. Just take the time to figure out what's important to you and your family, or just you personally, and sit down, schedule, prioritize, and you will be able to do all the things that you want to do in life. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.